During the first 15 years of statehood, the Queensland State Government instituted policies seeking to bolster the Queensland economy and increase the population. Like the remainder of Australia, Queensland's early economy rode on the sheep's back. The Darling Downs was the premier wool producing area in the state, with several large stations including Jondarian and Jimba stations. Seeking to establish reliable freight corridors, the construction of railway lines from production centres to port was given a high priority. Consequently, Dalby was connected by rail to Ipswich in April 1868. Wool and other primary produce was then freighted from railheads to Ipswich, transferred onto barges for transport down the Bremer and Brisbane rivers, and then unloaded to ships moored in Moreton Bay near Cleveland. The Brisbane River was too shallow for large shipping until dredging allowed it to be opened up in the 1880s. To get some perspective on the importance of the Darling Downs at the time, it should be realised that the state total population in 1859 was 28,000, with 8,000, 28.5% of those living on the Darling Downs. The suburban populations at the time included Brisbane with 6,000, Ipswich with 3,500, Toowoomba with 1,000 and Rockhampton with 700 and Dalby with 500. After the railway was connected to Dalby in 1868, Dalby's population boomed to 3,500 by 1874. That was 2.8% of the state's total population, a growth of 700% in 15 years. It was then one of the most important towns in Queensland. Early maps indicate the extent of services available in Dalby. As was the way with boom towns, Dalby was well serviced by hotels including the Plough Inn, Pickering's Hotel, the North Star Hotel, O'Keefe's Railway Hotel, Gaylor's Grand Hotel, the Post Office Hotel, the Sovereign Hotel, Lynch's Woolpack Hotel, the School of Arts Hotel, the Queen's Arms Hotel, Dowling Sportsman's Arms Hotel, the Golden Fleece Hotel, the Hibernian Hotel, also known as Tattersalls Hotel, Carston's Hotel, Condon's Commercial Hotel, the Club Hotel and the Royal Hotel. As well, there were further hotels at the approaches to Dalby. Characters of the town included Solomon Bradford, who had fought in the American Civil War. He arrived in Dalby in 1866 and purchased the Dalby Cordial Works in 1870. William Hall owned the blacksmith shop and, legend has it, shod the horses of bushranger Ben Hall. Even given the importance of Dalby to the state economy, roads remain unsealed, and transport of freight to the railhead was generally hauled by teams of horses or bullocks. Dalby thrived in its pioneer status and provided the economic springboard for the great state we have today.